In case anybody's wondering how you tell when the grape's ready to make wine with, there's actually a few different ways you can do it. The most sort of accurate one is to use a refractometer or a hydrometer, and they basically tell you the sugar levels in the grape. But a way that my friend Andre, who has a vineyard up in Val de Preserez, he makes some amazing wine. He told me this method that you can tell from the seeds, and I actually quite like it. Basically, the seeds should be brown, and even though the grape tastes ready, the seeds can still be green, and it only takes a week or so for them to go from fully green to fully brown. So the brown seed at the top was taken from the vine that I made the Jeropiga from the other day, and the seed at the bottom was taken from the very bottom of the land. So you can see it's much greener, but it's definitely a lot browner than it was a few days ago. One more, yeah? Right, what are we doing, Carissa?
We're checking how much water is still in the wells, because some people's have dried up and we think we've still got enough.
Don't fall in. Rope rescue, it'll be fun. So it's that 4 metres low.
So that's 1, 2, 3.5 from the edge, and then we've got just over 1.5 metres.
Maybe come and try over here. I'm pretty sure the well's deep.
I might just swing it in the corner.
Yeah. Magnetic vine.
So it is lower than we thought.
Yeah.
These 2 meters.
This one's a bit deeper, right? 3, 2, 1, 2.
So nearly 3.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Especially with this being the biggest drought in history. As you can see, Diego's getting more and more mobile by the day. He goes on a nuts little half an hour like this and then limps for half an hour afterwards because he's used too much of the non-existent muscle he's got. Just lob it in the middle.
Sorry, frogs.
2.5 metres in this one. One day we'll definitely empty them and clean them.
Yeah. So we'll start with the top one, won't we?
Yeah. Our fig tree has responded very well to my hard prune this year. There's probably some edible figs on it, eh?
Yeah. We want to dry them. They're a little dry, but I think that's because they've not had enough water.
Nice.
Unfortunately, I'm guessing because of the drought, there are really not a lot of olives this year. These ones are even looking a bit shriveled. So it's going to be very interesting to see what olive harvest is like. Luckily we got a lot last year and still have some, but yes, some trees seem to have absolutely none on.
So I don't know if you guys remember the Eleglide bikes, the electric bikes. So we absolutely love them, we use them all the time. But they very kindly decided to send us an e-scooter called a Coozy. I've never actually ridden an e-scooter before, and my God, how much fun they are, especially when you're going 25 kilometres an hour. So yeah, awesome bit of kit. So thank you very much, Eleglide. I'll give you a little mini tour of it. So the Eleglide Coozy is a electric scooter made by Eleglide, of course. It weighs 18.7 kilograms with a max load of 120 kilograms. It's made out of an aluminium alloy. It has a maximum range of 50 kilometres from a full charge. It has 3 different speed levels, so one at 10 kilometres an hour, one 15 kilometres an hour, one 25 kilometre setting. Its rated power and voltage is 350 watts or 36 volts, so fairly easy to charge. The battery is 12.5 amp hours or 36 volts with a charging time of around 7 hours. It has 10-inch by 2.5-inch pneumatic rubber tyres, which are pretty hardcore, to be fair. And it also comes with a cool app, so you can control the lights, the different speed settings, etc. on that. It tells you what the temperature is and all that sort of stuff. So you can see it does fold in half. It is pretty heavy at 18 kilos, but I mean, I suppose you wouldn't really want to walk too far with it. But if you lived in an apartment block or something, then it would probably be easy enough to get into a lift or up some stairs. So yeah, I have to say, very impressed with this scooter. If you're in the market for such a thing, then it gets released on the 30th of August, and there will be a link in the description. Check out the wild grapes. So the theory with wild grapes is that they actually taste a lot better than rootstock thingy grapes. This is for sale, this land.
Does it taste better?
Yeah.
Like sweeter?
Yeah. And they're a lot more ripe than ours.
Mm-hmm.
But we're up the hill, aren't we? So
Yeah. Imagine making jarapika with them.
Super tasty. Nice. Bom dia everyone. As you can see, we're not at home. We are currently on the way to deliver our broken Golf engine to a place that's going to rebuild it for us, hopefully. So we're just outside Leiria. It's already about 10 degrees cooler than it was at home, but we are still both sweating our faces off. So. Are we at the beach? Ah, the beach.
Oh, Frankie, don't jump in my face. That was a big one.
Still got his tail. Thanks, mate.
In shock.